Okay. Tweet, 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 tweet. I must tweet. Oh my gosh. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. What's my Twitch handle? Oh. Twitch.tv. Gosh. No, 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 no. Don't select all. Isn't it your noon? It's 11 a.m. for me right now. So, not exactly afternoon. Still technically morning. Yep. Yep, yep. I'm here. That's not the right emoji. Oh my gosh. Morning is when we open our eyes. Time is irrelevant. Yeah, it's so funny because I actually woke up like earlier. Hold on, let me pop out the chat because I'll put chat on my main monitor since I'm not playing any games. But I have to view my stream from OBS because Twitch has a what's it called? Oh, stream delay. So it always looks like it's not picking up my audio when I'm talking, but it's just the stream delay. But I actually woke up earlier. I woke up at 4. And I did that funny thing where I wake up and I'm like going into the kitchen to get a snack, and my like papa wind chime is about to leave for work, and he just looks at me and he goes, "Don't you not have work today?" And I was like, "Yeah, I just wake up at 4 a.m. every day." And he was like, "Oh, okay. Your audio and stuff is perfect today." I think I'm cheating. I've been streaming, or I've been using my audio output or with Discord. So I guess the Discord noise suppression might help. I don't know. It definitely could be better, but I think it works for now. For now, I wanted to use the model, but I procrastinated. So we'll be a little PNG today. You sound super sleepy. I almost fell back asleep. I was like scrolling through Twitter. Usually what I do is I'll wake up at 4 a.m., fall asleep. I'll wake up at 6 a.m. to feed my cat, and then sometimes I'll go back to sleep, but other times I'll stay awake. Obviously, I went back to sleep. And I woke up and it was like 10-ish a.m. And then I was just scrolling on X, formerly known as Twitter. And I was going through all the anime impulse tweets because I think basically all of Nichi En was like there, and they had like a concert and they performed Diamond City Lights, and I was like, oh my gosh. No, Discord tech, sometimes it's not good, but other times it's great. For your voice, it's fine. Discord tends to cut high pitch or sudden loud noises. Yeah, I usually don't get super loud, so I guess it works. 07. It was really cool though. There's so many people there. Like so many VTuber fans, and they were all like dressed up. Like I saw so many people had like the I guess it's technically a happy. It's like the short sleeve uniform buffering. Buffering. No. Are we back? 720p. Am I able to switch that from here? I don't even know how to change that. I thought it was automatic. Oh, okay, I saw. I was in the red for a little. Now we're green again. I guess I'm competing with people that actually have work for the Wi-Fi. Next stream. I think, is that something I have to do in OBS? Probably. Is it the bandwidth? Bandwidth. Ugh. I'm at... Oh my god, I can't see that number from here. 1185 kbps. kbps. Yeah. Whatever that means. Encoding struggling. Lower my bitrate. Lower my bitrate. Oh, even. I'm too scared. I'm too scared. Early, I don't talk myself. Stream output, audio, video. Yeah. What do all of these mean? Yeah, everything's grayed out because I'd have to end stream. Just chatting stream 2500 is fine and much less taxing for your net. Probably. I didn't realize people change it depending on the stream. And where have you been? Oh, hi, Brystein. I've been here. I've been just not alive at this hour for streaming. I've usually stream at night. I usually try to do morning streams if I have the day off or if it's the weekend, but I'm notorious for not waking up on time. But I woke up on time, so that's why I'm here. Use OBS or Streamlabs? I use OBS. I used to use Streamlabs, and then it was giving me a lot of issues, so I stopped using Streamlabs. So now I do OBS. Yes. I think you have it on 6,500 to 7,000. I might have. Yeah, I think I capped it at 6,000 because I haven't seen it go above 6,000. I think. Yeah, it stays within like the 5,000 range to like 6,000. I think 6,000 is when it peaks, but people with proper internet don't need to change it around. Listen. I can't help it. I live in the middle of nowhere. It's a struggle. You should be able to change bitrate live? Really? That's interesting. You can hear the mouse. feel like I can. I don't see any options. It's okay. Surely, we don't have what happened yesterday, and I'm able to just stream and the whole stream doesn't cut out. Because sometimes my streams will cut out, but like it comes back quickly enough where it'll stay in one VOD. But that was the first time it like cut out for a long period of time. I thought I was gonna have to end stream, but we kept it going. Now we're AR60 and we're officially a certified Genshin sweat. I wish you no Scuff. I feel like Scuff adds personality. I feel like it adds character. It's like character building. It's like you need Scuff, and then every time you overcome the Scuff, you level up, and then soon you'll be the final boss of all streamers. Is it a part of you now? I feel like at this point it's a part of my brand identity, because I feel like I haven't had one stream that didn't have some sort of like technical issue, or I forgot something, or I didn't check if a game worked. Okay. But yeah. It feels so weird doing just chatting. Not in a bad way, but I'm so used to like having something else on the screen. But now it's just like, it's just me and chat. Me, chat, and sleep. Idiot. I was like tempted to have a game in the background, but I am not a cracked streamer, and I know there's a way to pick up different audio sources, but like let's say you're watching YouTube and you have Spotify as well. There's like a way that you can turn off the Spotify audio output, so that way like the stream doesn't hear it, but like only you hear it. I don't know how to do that. Otherwise, maybe I'd be playing a game in the background, but then it would pick up the audio and that would ruin the immersion. It would ruin the setting. Mute it in OBS, separate the audio, but I don't know how. Because right now it's just general desktop audio, so if I hear it, you hear it. Like if I were to open YouTube right now and play a video, you would hear it. Like I had a stream open and I was like, let me exit out of this just in case, because if it accidentally starts playing, it would be so embarrassing. Yeah, I have BGM on. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It might be too quiet. I don't know. I kind of bass boost it during the starting soon screen. Let me see if it picks it up without me talking. It's pretty low. I will leave it as is. But it is, what's it called? Royalty free? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. The copyright police won't come banging at my door. My music, I mean Spotify. Oh, I'm not using my Spotify. I don't have good like BGM music on Spotify. That would be all songs. All songs with words. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta remember to post another Spotify song tomorrow, because I said I would do every Tuesday. I slipped up once, but I still did it. But I did slip up once. I forgot I made it for every Tuesday. man. Mm. As much as I love his music, he would not fit the calm and sleepy vibes I have going on right now. His music is a little bit intense, but he is one of my favorite. Because Twitch will mute the part for you. But doesn't it like... Wouldn't I risk... Well, I guess I'm not monetized, so I guess it technically doesn't matter. But... it's okay. I'll be listening to him when I need to do chores later because my room is so messy. Whenever I travel, I usually have like a quarter life crisis on what I'm gonna wear, and I end up going through like 20 different outfits only to hate all of them, so then I have to settle on one of them, and it's just a tornado of stuff all over me. You didn't already clean your room? Well, I have the day off today, and I knew I was streaming early, so I was like, oh, after stream, I'll just clean. And then once everything is clean, I can just chill and relax. Easy money. So easy, so free. Maybe I'll also set up my new keyboard. I wanted to wait until my mouse pad came in, but I don't think they're gonna ship it out for at least another week and a half, maybe 2 weeks. So I'm devastated, but Booba? No. No Booba mouse pads. Or I guess not a mouse pad, a desk mat would be a better term. Hold on, I can find it. Well, I'm gonna move you guys over here. Oh, it's a lot smaller than I thought it'd be. I want to set up my new keyboard so it doesn't sound like a mini landmine every single time I type. Oh my gosh. That's so lewd. You don't see chat on the screen, by the way. I know. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I couldn't figure out how to do it. I thought it would be simple. Don't think it is, unless I'm really sick. I don't know how to do it. Hi Ethan, good morning. Oh no, wait, let me move it over here. There we go. Yeah, I wanted to put chat on screen and I was like playing around with it, but like I couldn't figure it out to save my life, and I was like, it'll have to wait for the next just chatting. Like I'll make it a goal to like figure it out, but I tried. I couldn't figure it out. I feel like it's probably a lot simpler than I'm making it out to be. Knowing myself, I always make things more difficult than it needs to be. Twitch Studio is also easy if you want to try. Twitch Studio does work. I mean, that's how we have the alerts now, so I had to use it through Twitch. Hold on. Let me grab this. What is it? Image. No, I want a JPEG. Open image in new tab. Save image as. I'm only doing web. Will work. Maybe it'll work. Okay. Image. Wait. Wait, nothing. Will it even pop up? It won't save as a JPEG. Oh, I'm so stupid. I should screenshot. Oh no, here it is. Here you go. This is the desk mat I'm gonna be getting. Right here. See? Ah. Ka-ching. What is that? It's the desk mat I'm gonna be getting. I want to change my setup colors to purple and white. So, I needed to get like a purple desk mat. And even though Kaching is not my favorite Genshin girl, hers was purple, so I had to get it. They also have Hutao, Ayaka, Gongyu, and Nilo. Oh, yeah. Here, I can drop the link. There you go. That is the site that I ordered from. They've also collaborated with one of my favorite artists that I actually got the art book from at my NYC. So yippee! But yeah, you guys are interested. They also do stickers. I got a bunch of stickers from them. The Tingu mousepad go crazy. I know. I don't know if I can put that one on the stream, but yeah. There's also a Ganyu. But yeah, they also have stickers. And I want to say I got like, you can, but don't. I could. It could be really silly. Yeah, I got like, I want to say like almost 10 different Hutao stickers. Because they're all so pretty, and I was like, I want it. You should check, you could, check out their Dakimakuras. They're totally very, very wholesome. Yeah, then do it. Alright. You know what? Hold on. Let me count. Wait, let me count. Alright. Oh my gosh. Pick a number. 1 through 5. Not sponsored, by the way. I wish. Oh my gosh. One day. They have so many though. I'm waiting for the stickers to come in. They haven't come in yet, but when they do, I will definitely do a haul. Hold on. Hydration check. Oh my god. This Raiden Shogun one is. Oh my god. can't show that. In good faith, I cannot show that. Hold on. Oh my god. That's insane. Still new one? Still new desk mat? I had one, and then my lovely cat decided to spill my chocolate milk all over the all over the desk mat, so I had to get rid of it. It was all stained, and yeah, that's why I'm getting a new one. So, you know, unfortunate, but as such is life. Unfortunate, but as such is life. Wait. Oh my gosh, I posted a schedule. I did it. I literally did it. I posted a schedule. Let me pull it up because I forgot what I put on it. Not gonna lie. I see it. Alright. We survived Sunday. Today's Monday. And that's what we're doing right now. I took tomorrow off because I'll be back to work. And I was like, I probably shouldn't do a stream on my first day back because I will just be tired. Wednesday? I was thinking we could do Genshin again. Pick up where we left off now that we're not trying to grind for EXP because now we're a certified Genshin sweat. World recognized. Thursday I'm low-key kind of scared for. I'm nervous. I've never played a Toho game before. Next schedule, you can have the New Year you. Oh, that's true. I could have done that. I could have grabbed that. But yeah, Thursday's gonna be like our first new game. Toho game. We're gonna be running an izakaya. So we're gonna be like a little bar owner. Oh my gosh. I'm so scared. I have no clue what to expect. I watched like the first 5 minutes of gameplay only because I just wanted to know how the game would like open up and if I need to like put in anything. But I think we're good. Not the sussy twin? Oh, the coffin of Andy and Lele. If I do that Friday, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I'm like, is it a horror game? I'm scared. What if I get jump scared and I scream? I can't show weakness. No. I do want to play a horror game at some point. I'm really bad with horror games. I don't like scary games, or I don't like playing scary games. I'll watch people play scary games, like me and Markiplier for lifers. I've watched like almost all of his horror gameplays. So like, I do love a good scary spooky game. But if I have to be the one controlling it, I have to be the one playing it. If it's on my monitor, in my task manager, no thank you. But we'll see. I know Chilla's Arts has like a lot of games to choose from, but I don't know. I'm scared. Can't wait to have my iced coffee later. I told myself it would be my after stream reward. Some nice iced coffee. I know people usually drink it before or during their stream, so that way they're awake. But I was like, no, I'm gonna go into this raw. Water. What else is going on X, formerly known as Twitter? Twitter. Do you sound sleepy? I don't know if it's from lack of caffeine, because caffeine makes me sleepy. So it has like the reverse effect. But I think it's because like I didn't get up before starting stream. Like if I was like up and doing stuff, then my mind would be more awake, but I was kind of just like laying in bed. And I looked at the time and I was like, I should probably turn on my PC. Probably. It'd be in my best interest to do so. I can't let them down again. Yeah, maybe 8 a.m., 9 a.m. was too hopeful for myself to stream. I feel like if I wanted to, I could probably do 10 a.m. I put my mind to it, but 11 a.m. is still pretty decent because then I still have the rest of my day to do stuff and then freak out about having to wake up at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Don't force yourself, but I like morning streams. They're so cozy. I don't know if I could play like an intense game. Like I know there's people that will like stream Valorant at 7 in the morning and they're like, it's calming to me, and I'm like, how? You're not gonna wake up. If it was during a weekday, I might, only because that's like my work schedule. So I guess like my body already operates under the impression that I'll have to wake up that early. If it's a weekday, my mind is like, you don't have to wake up before 10 a.m. What are you doing? Stay asleep. But yeah. I hear my cat. He's like, what's going on in there? And why can't I access you? He's so clingy. He's always so clingy whenever I like am not home for like the entire day. He gets so upset. He's like, where's my mom? It's okay. He's just a baby at the end of the day. He's just a little guy. Woke up early, sleep early. What time did I go to sleep? I don't know what time I ended up going to sleep. I think I went to sleep at... Alright, I just sent a message. My friend told me she got on her flight to go home. And I was like, have a safe flight. Oh my gosh. The thought of being on a plane makes me so sick. And I'm gonna have to get on a plane at some point if I want to go back to Japan. But I don't want to get on a plane. I think it was my cousin that said, she's like, being in a plane is so calming, and I'm like, ow. This stresses me out. Have a safe flight. Yes. But yeah, if I go back to Japan, I have to get on a plane. The thought makes my stomach hurt, not gonna lie. I simply do not wish to ever be on a plane. And it's not like I've ever had like a bad flying experience. Like all of my flights have been objectively pretty good. I had like one that was like not ideal when I was going to Korea. The plane from oh no, it was coming back from Korea. The plane from Japan to Korea was like fine, but the plane coming from Korea to Japan, I don't know if it's because I think I want to say maybe that way is you're going against the jet streams, because you know how if you go like one way, you're going with the jet stream, so usually the flight ends up being shorter, or if you're going against the jet streams and the flight ends up being longer. I forgot which way was the shorter way and which way was the longer way, but the flight going back to Japan was so bumpy. Me and me and one of my roommates were just like holding on to each other because it was a small plane, so it was 3-3, so 3 seats on the left side and 3 seats on the right side. Or no, was it 2? No, it was 3. And we're like holding each other, like bracing ourselves, and then our other 2 roommates, because it was 4 of us, they're in the opposite aisle because we were like in the same row but like different sides. The economy one? Yeah, economy. They're just like giggling and laughing because they were watching something, and they were sharing headphones, so they were watching like at the same time, and they're like laughing and like clapping. They're watching like a drama, and me and my other roommate are on the verge of like a mental breakdown. Because every time the plane would like hit a bump in the air, like turbulence, it would like, it felt like it was like dipping, like it was like falling. And then at one point, I swear, at one point, it like fell like 10 feet, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I've like felt it. I was like, what is that called again? An air hole? Is there a term for it? There probably is, and it's probably very normal and not life-threatening at all. But I felt like that flight was not fun. That flight shaved at least 1,000 years off of my lifespan because I was so tense. Like I remember getting off the flight and I just needed to sit down. I was like, I feel like I died, revived, died, and revived. Like I felt like I was so tired. Air pocket. Air pocket, yeah. Alright, let's Google it. Let's do the funny. Air pocket meaning. A region of low pressure causing an aircraft to lose altitude suddenly. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's probably exactly what it was. A quick drop in the air. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but it wasn't like anything crazy. Like it didn't cause the plane to like, you know, obviously drop super low where it would cause concern, but it would just like, it did like a little dip, and I was like, oh, well, I'm sure the pilot is like, oh, this is literally nothing. He probably didn't even notice it, and I'm just like freaking out. But I don't think anything was as bad as the flight there. Not that the flight going to Japan from the States was bad, but that was like my first international flight ever. So I had crippling anxiety. One of the in-flight entertainment options was the One Piece movie, and I watched it 5 times. The first time was a genuine watch. I paid attention. I enjoyed it. I liked the music. Every time after that was me coping because I was like, okay, so if I watch this movie like 9 times, by the time I'm finished, I will be in Japan. I was basically using it as a timer. I was like, okay, I've watched it 3 times now, which means 4.5 hours have passed. Now I just have to watch it like 7 or 8 more times, and then surely I'll be in Japan by then. You didn't puke, right? I don't really throw up very easily. I have to be very, 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 very sick in order to do that. But otherwise, it's not something that ever really happens to me otherwise. Thank goodness. I felt nauseous at one point though, like I knew I wasn't going to, but like I think I was just so anxious that I just felt super nauseous and I just didn't feel good. But yeah, as we can see, I'm not really a good flyer. Was sleeping not an option, or were you too anxious? I was too anxious. The flight was like 13-ish hours. So I was awake that entire 13 hours. My roommates were all like passed out and I was just sitting there. I was watching Blue Lock on my phone because I had downloaded Crunchyroll and I had started the 1 week free trial that they offer for new accounts. So I could watch anime on the plane. I watched 4 episodes, and when I say watched, I'm putting air quotes around it because I did not pay attention. I did not absorb anything. Oh my god. No subtitles. Subbed. Yeah, and then I landed in Japan, and then Crunchyroll didn't work because Crunchyroll is blocked in Japan. So that was also really funny. But yeah, the flight itself was like not bad though. Like the flight attendants were really nice. I even like low-key made friends with one of them. She was so sweet. She was like, oh, like, you know, what brings you like coming to Japan? I was like, oh, it's like a bunch of me and my roommates. We wanted to take a vacation here, and she was like, oh, that's so cute. Oh, she was really sweet. I hope she is doing well. But yeah, and the in-flight food was like pretty good. They served like a chicken teriyaki dish for like the first round and like a pasta dish, or at least that's what I picked for the second one, and it was pretty good. Like I wasn't expecting it to be like phenomenal. Obviously I kind of was living off of lifesaver gummies, like gummy candy on the flight, and my roommate would just silently like hold out her hand and I would just put like a couple in her hand like every few minutes, and then we went through the entire pack and we like looked at each other and we were like, oh no. Making friends. I mean, I understand, like, you know, their flight attendants, their whole job is to make sure, like, the passengers are comfy, but she seemed genuinely, like, very interested because it was a lot of us. It was 6 of us. It was my 3 roommates and myself, so that's 4. And then one of my roommates, she wanted to invite her friends from high school, and that was 2 of them. So it was a total of 6 of us. So we had a pretty decent sized group. Oh, she was like very impressed. She was like, "Oh, it's so cute, like a girls trip." And I was like, "Yeah." It was all in Japanese too, kind of. I threw some English in there because I was like, girls trip in Japanese. I don't know how to say that. Obviously, they're bilingual, so it worked. This sounds about right. She was a good listener, yeah. Yeah, and then we landed in Haneda Airport, and it was a pretty smooth process to get through immigration, customs. Having dual citizenship would have been so easy though. But you can't have dual citizenship in Japan. A certain age, I think. But it was good. But the only thing was we landed around 5-ish p.m. So it's not like I could just go to sleep. No, I had like half a day, so I had to stay awake even though I had not slept for like over 12 hours. Oh. Oh my god, and then we got lost in the train station. That was fun. Thank goodness some lady saw us and she was like, "Do you guys need help?" And I was like, "Yes." If it was me, I'll go take a nap first after settling down. I didn't want to take a nap. One, because I didn't really want to like miss out on anything because everybody had, you know, obviously slept. So everybody was like fully functional and awake, and I didn't want to be the only one like snoozing. And then also I feel like that probably would have messed up my sleep schedule, or it would have made me at least more jet lagged if I had fallen asleep. So I just powered through it, and we got on the wrong train, got off, got on the right train, and then we were in Shibuya, because that's where we stayed. We stayed in Shibuya. And we came out through Shibuya station, and then we got to go through the Shibuya crossing, the famous Shibuya crossing. It's not that big. I thought it was like massive, but it's like really tiny. Like, I don't know why it always looks so like much more grand in photos, especially like air view. Or I guess like if you have like a bunch of people crossing at the same time, it looks very overwhelming, and it is, but like it's not that big. It's like pretty small. I wasn't like, I won't say underwhelmed because it was still like a lot to take in, but I don't know why I thought it was like at least much longer, more extended. But it was like you like walk and then you're like across the street. It only feels like a lot longer because you're walking amongst like a sea of people. But yeah, we stayed in Shibuya. Oh my gosh, I got to visit one of the places of my dreams, Shibuya 109. I loved it in there. You set the expectation too high, I guess. I don't know if I necessarily had high expectations. I just think that my perception was very off in the sense that, like, it genuinely looks a lot bigger in photos, but then I like started like reading. People are like, yeah, it's like not that big. It's like pretty small. I guess coming from United States, rah, everything was a lot smaller over there. So maybe that played a part in it too. I'm used to, you know, massive highways that extend for miles and miles and or sorry, kilometers. My fault. Sorry. How was it? Shibuya? Shibuya was really, really nice. I know. Thanks. You're welcome. It was really, really nice. I enjoyed it. It's a city, so you know it has like tall buildings and lots of stores, and it had like a lot of familiar stores. Like going towards Shibuya Station, we'd have to pass by this Lush store, and oh my god, you can smell it from, I want to say, at least a block away. Lush is a like a they're mostly known for their bath bombs and like, you know, scented hand soap, scented lotions, just like, yeah, like soaps and stuff, like body care. But it smelled good, but you could smell it from so far away. I was like, if I stand inside that store for more than 10 minutes, I'll feel so lightheaded. But no, Shibuya is really, really nice. I really recommend it if you plan on traveling a lot within the Tokyo area, because I don't know if you're necessarily in the center, but it makes other places very accessible because Shibuya Station is so big and it's connected to so many other train lines that if like going to like other cities is like a big thing, then I'd recommend staying there because you're able to, you know, just like access a lot of places. Like we went to Asakusa, we went to Akihabara. I miss Akihabara. But yeah, it made getting places a lot easier. And then there's also, in my opinion, there's a lot to see, a lot to do. And then they have the famous department store Shibuya 109, which I went to, and yeah, it felt so like weird being in a place that I've only seen in like videos and stuff. It sounds super nice to travel to. It's definitely worth traveling to if you're able to. I would like 10 out of 10 recommend it. I think also you're able to travel there like either as a group or like even solo travel, because they have like a solo dining culture over there, because I guess it sort of appeals to like the salary men that, you know, kind of have to go in and out, and they'll just like sit down at like, you know, like this like little seat, eat their meal, and then like head out. So it definitely is, you're able to go alone. I feel like we went as a group and we didn't really stray from each other because only one person in that entire group has been to Japan before, and only me and her understood and spoke Japanese, so it was better if we always stayed as a group, or at least in groups of like 2 or 3. But I feel like otherwise you could definitely go alone and be like totally fine, and yeah, like you'd be fine. I would want to go alone next time. Maybe not next time, but I think I want to like experience stuff like by myself because I know I'd be able to somewhat navigate. Somewhat. I didn't really have anything to do with the trains. I kind of let them figure it out. And yeah. Another cool thing was the train announcements were they always had English at some point. So even if you don't understand or speak Japanese, I mean, it's not like a walk in the park, obviously. Knowing Japanese would benefit you no matter what, but it's not impossible. Like, being able to understand and read helped a lot, but it definitely wasn't necessary. As long as you were like in the city. I can't speak if you were like in the countryside. Probably not. But you know, the myth is that they sound the same for almost 50 years now. The train announcements, like the voice that they use, it felt like it was the same lady that always would announce the train stops. Kind of like Yuri is like, it's like that one lady, the girl voice. Yeah, I like heard her in my sleep because we took the right but the wrong train at the same time. We wanted to go to Asakusa and we took like the right train line, but we took the wrong train and we didn't realize it was going in reverse. So every minute we were on the train, we were getting further and further away from where we needed to go. So that was fun, but you know, we figured it out and we got there. Bruh. Listen, I totally forgot at one point usually the trains have to, you know, rotate. But it's okay, we made it. We did it. We got there. And we got there still relatively early because Asakusa is so busy. Oh my goodness. It is so busy. But the reality is they find a similar voice and train them. Oh, I see. I did the same in Tokyo, but with the bus, it was easier to correct the mistake. We took a bus once, and that was when we went to Awajima, which is an island. Oh my gosh. Did my BGM end? It did. Oh my gosh, it means it's been over an hour. What was it? Awajima Island. And oh my god. It was so worth it. It was one of my favorite places that I visited, but getting there was insane. And by insane, I mean we took 3 trains and a boat. 3 trains and a boat to get there. It was an experience. Last chatting, the last just chatting we got is like 3 hours. I don't know if I'll go 3 hours because I haven't had breakfast yet. I'll probably go maybe another 20 minutes. I'll finish up some of my stories since we're talking about Japan now, and then I'll probably go eat because yeah, I haven't ate yet. I'm a little hungry. But I think this was fun. Nice and chill, nice and cozy. We had a little hiccup when my stream temporarily died, but you know, as such is life. I'm a little hungry. Where was I? Yes, we went to. I'm in trouble. I went to Awajima Island, and I don't know how to describe it. It's like. Let me look it up. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really nice. I really recommend it. Awaji Island. Sea is in Japan's Seto Inland Sea, known for traditional puppet theater. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's where we went. Now let me. Okay. This was the insane thing that I will pull up for you guys. Save image. I have to go through my pictures. Okay. So I did not do the research for this portion of the trip. I handled, because we each took basically like individual cities that we wanted to visit, and we defined like stuff we wanted to do. And this was not my area. This was somebody else's. I don't know who, but it was one of them. And they were like, we should go to Awaji Island. And I was like, okay. I don't know what's there, but I trust them. We can go there. So I had no clue what to expect. I had no clue what to expect. So we took 3 different trains, and because we left so early, we were on basically a commuter train. So we were surrounded by like school kids who were like on their way to school. And I was like, aw, y'all gonna have to do your homework. Like this one kid, this one kid was doing English homework, and he like looked at me and my friend, and he looked at his homework, and then he looked at me and my friend. Oh, I use friend and roommate interchangeably, but it's the same thing. And then he looked at my friend and he was like, in English, he was like, excuse me? And my friend looks up and he's like, is this right? And he points to something on his homework. So, like, my roommate was like, yeah. She was like, good job. And he was like, oh, okay. And then he moved like up the train, I guess, to be with his classmates. But I was like, aw. I was like, he saw the opportunity and he took it. He saw the opportunity and he took it. Please teach me. No, I mean, I wouldn't mind if somebody like came up to me and was like, can you tell me if this is right in English? I'd be like, sure. But anyways, that was train 1, and then we took train 2 and train 3, which are kind of a blur to me, but yeah. And then we had to walk through this town that I don't remember the name of, but we kind of had to skedaddle because we were a little bit behind schedule, and it was 5 of us because one of the other girls stayed back because she wanted to meet with an old friend. So it was just 5 of us instead of the full 6, and 3 of them ran ahead because they were like, we have to catch a boat and it leaves in 3 minutes. I was like, oh shoot, we gotta run. So we're like dashing through this random small town. The locals are looking at us like we're insane because you just see like a bunch of girls just running, and we get to the dock, right? The dock, and you know, there's a fee to get onto the boat. It's not a free boat. And I guess at the time we didn't realize it, but I guess when my friends had run on, they paid for us in advance, so that way it was much quicker. And we were like running, and we get to the two ferry people that like let you on, and I was like, "Ikura desu ka?" I was like, "How much?" And he's like, "No." He's like, "Good." He was trying to tell me that like we were good because my friends were like, "There's two girls running behind us. We'll pay for them. Just let them on the boat." And I'm like, "No, like, ikura desu ka? Like, how much is it?" He's like, no, okay." And then he's like gesturing for me to like get on the boat. And then I just looked at my friend. I said, "Okay, if he asks us to pay later on, I'll do it. We'll just get on the boat." So we get on the boat, and I just hear them like laughing. And then my friend told me, she was like, "Yeah, we paid for you guys, so that way you could just get on the boat and we could just not risk not leaving on time." No, okay. That's literally what it was. He did like the finger sign. He was like, "Okay." And yeah, I felt so silly. I didn't know. Like when we were running, I didn't know that they had paid for us. So I thought he was just being nice. I was like, "Okay." No, my friends paid, so I told her I'd pay her back later in the day when we weren't, you know, like hyperventilating from dashing through an entire town. Sometimes it's times like that I'm glad Japan is a little smaller, because if I tried to run through an entire town here, I would not have made it in like under 3 minutes. So then we were on a boat, and I'm scared of boats. I'm very scared of boats, but I would have been more scared had I done research and looked into what I might see when I'm on the boat, which I will show now. Mitch? No, believe me, it's actually hilarious. Okay, so apparently there's whirlpools when you're on this boat to this island. It's like a thing. Like you can see whirlpools. And I did not know this. But had I looked this information up beforehand, I would have looked my roommate dead in the eye and been like, "Y'all can go without me. I'll stay back here. Like, you guys can go." That looks sick. No, it looks scary. Like, this was the bridge that we took. Actually, this was the bridge that we took. But I would be legit scared if I saw that up close. We didn't see any. Thank God. Oh my goodness. If I saw a whirlpool just like out of context, like I would start crying. I would start sobbing and be like, "Oh my god, it's gonna swallow us up and we're gonna go underwater and I don't know how to swim." Oh, to answer your question, sir, I don't know how to swim, and I'm scared of large bodies of water. So combined, being on a boat is like a nightmare for me. But yeah. Okay, that would do it. Am I gonna die kind of thought? Well, I didn't know this information until after we came back to the Airbnb, because I was like, "Oh, that place was like so much fun. Like, let me look it up." And it's like one of the first things that pops up, like you're able to see whirlpools. And I don't know if it's because like it's the month or the season we went. I don't know like what environmental factors go into whirlpools being a thing, being frequent. But all I'm saying is I'm glad I didn't see one, or that would have been another 1,000 years shaved off of my life. Oh my god. But other than that, okay, let me get rid of this guy. Silly. Cool. There we go. It was really fun. I really liked it. I really recommend it. I think it's worth going to here. I will put this here in case anybody is interested. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. This will be God. This was another this was another impulsive thing that we did. So they have a Godzilla ride. And we decided to be silly. Awaji Island? Yes, Awaji Island. We decided to be silly and ride the Godzilla ride. But it's not like a roller coaster. It's not like, you know, little funny image. One day I'll accidentally click. This is a zipline ride. We rode this. We rode this. Oh my god. Mind you, I'm scared of heights. I'm scared of heights. So when we were walking up to the top and the stairs just kept going up, I was like, this is getting a little bit spooky. And I was the last to go. I was the last to go. One of my roommates was first. the ride person was you know, securing her harness, making sure like it was attached and everything, like, you know, stress testing it, make sure it was like sturdy. And he goes he goes, "Are you ready?" And she goes, "No." And he goes, "Too bad." And then he pushes her and she starts screaming as she's riding down the zipline to the other side. So the Godzilla is there. So it's like a zipline and then you go into the mouth of the Godzilla. We went in early September. I want to say it's open year round except for maybe winter time because of the snow, and you can't, it might be harder to take the snow off of the zip lines and then stuff might be slippery. But otherwise, I'm pretty sure it's open year round for the most part. But we went in like the tail end of the summer. Classic. Yeah. I was the last to go. I was the last one. And I was like, I'm so scared. And he was like, "It's okay." And I was like, Yeah. But it wasn't that bad. Like, the push off, like the initial, like the first like 2 seconds was like, oh my god. And I started screaming. I was basically free entertainment for the people watching, I guess. It's okay, famous last words. At least we were entertaining. I think all of us like screamed at the top of our lungs when we were going. But I lived. I lived to tell the tale. But yeah, it technically wasn't that scary, but just like the initial like the first like 5 seconds, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm I'm I need a measurement. I need a measurement. Um I know there's somewhere that tells me 120 meters. 120 meters. I got you. 120 meters in the air, going down a zip line. It was, oh, it was fun. It was fun. I don't know if I would do it again. I think I I had my experience. It was good. It was fun. Definitely not something that I feel like I need to do again. But you should. No. No. The big ass drop. Yeah, I kept thinking about that. I was like, huh, if I were to like hypothetically fall right now, would I live? I was like, would I live? Oh, but that was the funny part. Was like he was explaining to us like there's two heights. Like you see how in the picture you can see sort of like two different zip lines? They're two different heights. One is higher and one is lower. And we did the higher one, but you know, obviously, I have no issues with this. He said it in meters. Me being a silly American, I was like, I don't know what that means. I don't know how high that is. Doesn't sound too bad. If he had said it in feet, I probably wouldn't have done it. let me convert that. 120 meters into feet. Yeah. If he had said it in feet, which is 393 feet. It's almost 400 feet in the air, but yeah, 120 meters for the cool people. It doesn't sound like a lot. I don't know why in my brain, my tiny little brain, I was like, oh, 100 feet. That's not too bad. 100 feet. It's it's not short, but it's not crazy. Almost 400 feet. I was ziplining through the air, screaming, crying. Little did you know. But sometimes in situations like that, I'm like, ignorance is bliss. Because if I had known about the whirlpools, I literally would not have gone on this island because I would have been terrified. And then had I known the true height, had I known the conversion of the height, I probably would not have gone on this ride. But because I did not know the critical information, I was able to enjoy myself. So times like that, I'm like, you know, it's okay to not know. It's okay to not know. But where's my mouse? There it is. My tummy is hungry. Let me get this image off of my screen. He's kind of ugly. Okay, I think it's time I go eat some breakfast and have some iced coffee. But this was such a fun just chatting. I forgot, like, I feel like I didn't really talk super in detail about my Japan trip. Maybe once, but I'm glad I got to share a little bit more. I totally forgot we had so many silly moments. So much silliness. Have a nice lunch. Oh yeah, it's basically lunch at this point, but I'm having a bagel because I love bagels. It was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed talking. It was nice and chill. I started to wake up halfway through, lose the sleepy voice. Yeah. So I'll go eat, go have some iced coffee. I'll clean my room, and I won't see you guys tomorrow because I go back to work and I just wanted to sort of chill. But then the day after that, we will pick back up Genshin Impact. Because, you know, MiHoYo streamer and all that. Thanks for the stream. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great rest of your day, or morning, or night. Whichever. But, you know, hope everything is all good with everybody. And yeah, I'll tweet after stream. Maybe tweet a little bit later today, but otherwise, just be taking it easy because I kind of have a tummy ache. It started kicking in like midway, and I was like, no, I have to be here for at least an hour. I'll be strong. So, yeah. Yippee! Okay. Off I go to go, what was I gonna do? Eat. Yes, I was gonna go eat. So, thank you everybody. Goodbye. See you next stream. Enjoyed my stay. That always makes me happy. Hey, goodbye.